All right, we're getting ready to do the lag here. These guys are taking their time getting this party started. Jason trying to make sure his friends and family are watching the stream. Now we're ready to go. And here's the lag. Race to 7. Semifinal match number 1 underway. This is probably about the best I've seen Julio Estevez play. I think he's made it. I don't think he's ever made it this far in one of our events. I know he did quite well over at Brulin's. Might have got 4th or 3rd or 5th, something like that. I don't remember. So, with that being said, like I said earlier, he's been playing super strong these last 3 months. Jason Richko just barely edged him out on the lag. Give you an idea how this match should go along. Jason Richko's coming back for revenge. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do recall that. I said that earlier. Julio Estevez is the one that beat Jason Richko. Like I said, it was either his first or second match of the tournament yesterday. So Jason's coming back for revenge. It's going strong, looking pretty good. Very nice solid break. Cue ball got away from him a little bit. And he's got a difficult shot on the 1 ball. So be looking at playing safe. 4-9's tied up a little bit. So be sending the 1 ball back up table, probably about where the 3 is. And he'd like to get that cue ball to drift to the side rail and then up underneath the 7. Very similar to that. All right, so good safety return by Julio. A little fun fact, it looks like all 4 of our players left. Oh, what a nice jump shot that was. Unbelievable shot by Jason Richko. Nice jump bank on the 1 ball. Yeah, it looks like a little fun fact here. Just trying to get some confirmation, it seems like. All 4 of our players left in the tournament. Julio Estevez, Jason Richko, Raymond Linares, and Kyle Bova. All of them were playing with Predator Revo shafts. What do you know? That's pretty cool. They're not all Predator cues, but definitely the Predator Revos that they're playing with. That should tell you a little something about the Predator equipment. Everyone loves it. Try it out. They have their store listed on their website now, predatorcues.com. Go there and get you a nice Revo. They got the 12.9, 12.4, and 11.8, which resembles the Z shaft. In case you want to put some serious spin on your ball, 11.8 will get it done. I actually just recently converted to the Revo myself. I am playing with a 12.4 Revo. Thanks to Predator Hughes for sponsoring me as a player now. Or at least they gave me the cue, we'll put it that way. So I've been playing with the Revo for about 3 or 4 weeks now. Still got some tweaks to work out, some fine tuning and whatnot, but Predator is certainly the way to go. You guys know they just come out with a pool table this year that'll be out on the market starting next year, from my understanding, 2022. Come out with the Predator felt as well last year. It's out on the market this year. All right, so He's a little hampered on the 3. No, he looked like he was straight in on the 3. So Jason made a nice shot on the 3. Got the 4 broken out from the 9. Didn't get a very good row out of it, but he has something. So I expect Jason to play some sort of a safety here. I don't really see him banking this ball. Don't look like the line is on, at least not to make it and maintain position for the 5. So I definitely don't want to leave it hanging around the 9 ball. So I might 2-roll this 4-up table. Try to get it behind the 7. He could thin it. He's looking at it, thinning it from right there where he's standing at. Sending the cue ball straight across table and using the 8 as a blocker. Actually, I like that shot a little bit. He's got multiple options here. All right, he's trying to use the 9 as a blocker, and as you can tell, he hit it pretty bad. He's not going to be happy with the outcome of that one. Julio's going to be set up nicely on the 4 ball in the corner pocket. And he's got enough angle where he can just slide it off the side rail back out to the center and have a shot on the 5 ball. Let's see how he hits this ball. He needs a really good shot here. This is not it's not an easy shot by no means. And he's going to have to force it. We made a great shot on the 4. Unfortunately, looks like the 8 ball might have him a little bit. I'm standing right behind him. He might have to put some serious spin on the ball to get it over there. He's looking at how much he's going to have to spin it. Yep, he's loading it up with English. Spinning it right in. Swinging the cue ball 2 rails. And just couldn't quite get enough on it. But he got a nice row out of it. Jason Richko is going to be blocked with the 8. So he's going to be forced to kick it up table. One row, kick it up table. You'd like to hit it square in the face and leave the cue ball behind the 8. Well, he hit it way too hard for that, so he's just kind of poking and hoping to leave him something awkward, and he did. Julio's got a 1-row bank on the 5 ball if he chooses to go for it. The good thing is the 7 ball's at this end of the table, so he very well could go for this. 1-row bank on the 5 ball. So I didn't really care too much for that shot. All right. Jason, he can run this ball up the table, or he could just play a simple safety. I believe he hit it too hard, though. He's not going to like the outcome of this. All right, Julio's definitely not going to pass this shot up. Hit this ball with high English with the touch of the outside, which would be a left. Drift it anywhere in the position where it is right now for the 7 ball. Just slow roll this ball. Not him. He's hitting it hard enough to go to the end and back up. Oh, well, that's great position on 7, so he's not going to have a problem here. He can shoot the 8 in either corner he wants to shoot it at. Great shot by the young gun, Julio Estevez. Trying to take down this first game of the match. Race to 7. Loser side action. Be looking at going around the 9 ball. Straight, nothing but straight top. Perfect position, nice speed. Got to reach a little bit. Breaking out his extension for his cue. All right. Julio Estevez takes it down. First rack of the match. Leading Jason Richko 1-0. Guys, don't forget our next event, August 21st, 22nd, Cue Ball Billiards in Jacksonville. $75 entry. It's going to be $1,000 added. Amateur 9-ball event played on 8-foot diamond tables. So no smoking atmosphere. Tables playing clean. They keep the balls clean. Tables play perfect. You won't be disappointed. Our service is online now for you to pay your entry. Get them in while you can. They're coming in as we speak. Julio Estevez to break, rack number 2, leading the match 1-0 against Jason Richko. Julio Estevez makes the 9-ball on the bottom corner, or the top corner as you can say, and that does not count in our tournament. 9 does not count in the bottom 2 pockets. But he does make a ball on the break, and he gets to continue to shoot, and he's looking at probably a safety attempt, more than likely. He needs to bank this 1 ball, 2 rails. Try to leave cue ball right where it is, and leave the 1 well behind the 6, 4, 8. And he was all in on that shot. He almost hit it hard enough to do what I just talked about. All right, so Jason's got a nice cut shot here on the 1 ball. Does offer position, so I'm assuming he's going for it. Oh, he was swinging at the 9. He was playing a 2-way shot. Trying to leave the cue ball in between those 3 balls there, but that didn't work for him. So Julio comes up to the table with a shot on the 1. And he just got to spin his cue ball out to the center of the table. Anywhere about where the spot is on the table there is good. Doesn't really offer a whole lot. And I tell you, he pretty much hit that spot dead on. I believe he left himself a little straight, so he's going to be forced to play shape for a safety on the 3. I don't really see him doing a whole lot with it. Stopped his rock right dead in its tracks. So he'll be looking at shooting this 3 ball up there past the 6, or the cue ball past the 6. Use those 3 balls as blockers. That's exactly what he intends to do. And I think he's got it. I think he's okay. I don't think Jason can see the edge of this ball. Might have to do a slight masse or go to the top rail and back down. Or 2 rails. He's looking at 2 rails. Oh, and he just misses the ball. Just misses the ball. Julio's going to come to the table with ball in hand. Very nice layout here. And that's where he wants to put the cue ball after he makes the 3 for the 4. Give him the perfect angle. We'll get back up table for the 5. See how he works that out. All right, close enough. Looks pretty good. He's got the perfect angle to get back up, get up table for the 4. Trying to visualize where he wants to put the cue ball. You notice he's touching the table with his cue where he wants the cue ball to go. That's a good way to help maintain your focus. I always have a target in mind when you're trying to place your cue ball somewhere on the table. It's hard to imagine sometimes just looking down there, or just get the cue ball down there. Put your Q-tip somewhere where you want to put the cue ball, and that will help you place it a little bit better. Draw it straight back. He was a little lax on that. He might not have came back far enough on that one. I think he was a little, I think he tensed up on that shot a little bit. Scared of pulling it back too much. So be forced to slow roll this ball, maybe bump the 8. Yeah. I didn't expect him to hit it like that. If he's going to do that, he should have just swung it another 2 rails back out to the center of the table. Now he's going to be forced to play safe on the 7 ball. Get it up table to the end rail about where that chalk is would be nice. He hit it really, really hard. And Jason Richko should be making him pay for that mistake. Jason's got a routine cut shot on the 7. It's going to leave him 2 rail position for the 8. He'll be hitting this ball with just a little above center with a touch of left English, maybe a whole tip of left English. Make sure it doesn't go too long. You want it to cut out of that corner pocket up there on the left pretty sharp. So he's going to have at least a full 1 tip of English. And Jason Richko can't seem to get it going right now. Maybe he's thinking about the first match he played against Julio in the tournament. Not seem to be working out for him. Jason is spending a lot of time on his phone. Maybe it's distracting him a little bit. He's put his phone down and get his head in the game and try to get something going for him. Can't let this match get too far ahead. I mean, he's only trailing 1-0 at the moment, but it could get ugly quick. All right. Jason makes a very thin hit on the 7 ball. And Julio's turn to make a back cut on the 7 in the corner pocket. And this is not one of those shots that I would slow roll. You need to send your cue ball around the table. If you want to go for the shot, I would definitely go for the shot. Doesn't look like he's going for it, though. Let's see what he does. He did go for it, and he did slow roll his cue ball, and I do not like that shot at all. It's very tough to slow roll your cue ball that accurately, especially on a Brunswick table. If it would have been a diamond table, that'd be a totally different story. But even still, tables are rolling too fast. You had plenty of room to just swing that cue ball all the way around 4 rails. And Jason's going to be glad that happened. He's going to be able to tie this ball game up at 1-1. Racing 7. Jason Richko's got the break. Rack number 3. Tie ball game. 1-1 against Julio Estevez. Could be looking at a hill thriller here. Definitely tell the tension is up. Somebody's turned the heater up on both sides. And they're both feeling it. We are racking the 9 ball on the spot. Alternate break. Amateur 9 ball event. Stop number 7. Jason Rich go to break. All right, so Jason Richko laid out a pretty good break there, and look what we got here. A run-out attempt. Be the first breaking run of the match if he pulls it off. Had his extension on and still needed more. Pretty sure he was looking at trying to draw that ball back a little bit. I mean, he still has a shot. This could get funny if he touches the 6. All right, he don't touch the 6, so he's looking pretty good. All right, so where the cue ball is now is where he would like it to be, or close to it, for the 7 ball. Close enough. He'll stun this ball straight across to the side rail, the other side rail. And once again, does not want to get straight in on this 8 ball. Leave it on the rail or leave you a serious angle, and that is close enough. Just enough to just bounce this ball off the side rail and get anywhere past where it is now, and he'll be okay. It's stretching a little bit. All right. And Julio's going to give him that one. Yep. Julio gave him that game, or that 9 ball. Jason Richko is going to take the first lead. Well, not first lead, but anyhow, you know what I'm saying. Jason Richko is up 2-1 against Julio Estevez. And Julio is going to break. Rack number 4. Here we go. Nice break. Leaving me the 8 ball on the side, 3 in the corner. And he's got a very nice lie on the 1 ball. Leads him, got the perfect angle to get up table for the 2. This could be a break and run as well. I don't see anything tied up here. Just keep your angles. Try not to get too close to your work. Stay out of trouble. Even I might be able to get out from here. Today only. All right, so it looks like the table's turned here. Ooh, just as I say that, look at this. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, neither one of these guys are playing like they did yesterday, for sure. Oh, nice touch. Very nice touch by Julio. Looks like Julio's got a nice opportunity here to tie this ball game up once again to make it 2-2. Ooh. He had a little bit more spin than I think that he actually intended on that ball. Caused that 7 ball to get thrown to the rail a little bit sooner than he anticipated. So, so much for tying up the ball game. Jason looking at going up 3-1 now. Uncharacteristic error, and he tried to miss that ball. Wow. See if I can get it up and running. Well, I mean, it shouldn't have anything to do with that. It's just a camera. So let's see here. IP webcam.